Now, don't worry, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing crazy happening. I just am updating you guys as to where I'm at right now with the channel and, of course, other things that are happening in my life. I do these type of update videos, and I've done them since the history of the channel, and I like doing them because it makes me a little bit more personable with my audience. But I'll give you guys a TLDR. I need help with my father. I'm going to be doing more YouTube content, more original content. My Twitch streaming schedule is going to be from 12 to 5 MST. I'm going to be doing more shorts, and VSVCs are possibly going to come to YouTube. I'm also not going to be traveling, and I might do a Streamathon around October. That's going to be from mid-October to mid-November. That's basically the TLDR. But if you want to stick around to see the elaborate version of each of those things, I'll put timestamps in the description so you guys can see what's going on with me and what I have to talk about. In the meantime, just chill. So the first thing, and the thing that I need help with, my dad's fine. Just letting you know, he's fine. He's completely healthy. Actually, a couple of weeks ago or a week ago or something, I uploaded a video of my dad coming over for Father's Day to do a stream and cook burgers for the chat. And it was a lot of fun, and we had a great time. In that video and in that stream, actually, we mentioned that there was a fundraising competition for my dad. And I want to elaborate on that. My dad is a part of a competition ran by Carla Hall, which is like a Food Network sensation, whatever. And she's partnering up with the James Beard Foundation to run a competition called the Favorite Chef Competition. It's a fundraiser for charity where you get to vote for your favorite chef, and they advance through different groups. If you vote for them for free using Facebook or Instagram, or if you donate, and each donation counts towards a vote. Normally, I would look very suspiciously for this type of structure, but it's for charity. So you get to vote for your favorite chef to advance to the next round, and you also get to contribute to charity, which you can deduct it with taxes and all that good jazz. And this has been going on for about a month now, where my dad has advanced through different rounds, and over 4,000 chefs have participated in this. And how he got into this predicament was that his childhood friend put in his name in the goblet, essentially, and he was put up for this contest. And I thought, cool, this is a neat thing that my dad can be a part of, and maybe he can get some exposure for his food and stuff. And then I found out a little bit more about it, and I got incredibly invested in it. The winner of this competition gets to be in the front cover of a magazine with a 2-page spread, a whole entire crazy article written about him, as well as $25,000. Now, the reason that I need your guys' help is because I can't tell you guys how much I want my dad to win this. I was really contemplating whether or not I want to come forward about this type of stuff to my channel, because I want to give you guys a lot, and you have already given me a lot. I can do this full time. I can pay my bills. I meet a whole bunch of different people that I look up to and that I admire, and I couldn't do this without you guys. So this type of stuff is not something that I want to do, and I will never take lightly, because I feel like I don't deserve any of the support. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I want to tell you guys that I really want my dad to win this. And I've already told my community, and people have so generously contributed to this cause and to my dad getting through. And I tell them every time, I tell them, please do not contribute a lot of money for votes for my dad unless you have to, unless you want to, and please think of it more as a charity contribution rather than just to see my dad win. That was a couple rounds ago. My dad is currently in the semifinals. My dad is 2 rounds away, because he moves on to the finals if he wins this round, to winning this whole thing. And my dad also was not thinking too far into the future with this, and he didn't think he was going to get this far. But with the support of my community, at least on Twitch, because I've primarily been monitoring this on Twitch, I decided, you know what? I think I really want my dad to win this because of 2 reasons. The first reason, which I'm going to elaborate more on, is because he's my dad and he's like my hero. And I'll elaborate more on this. But the second big reason is that I see everybody else participating in this competition, at least in the current round that he's in. And I don't see anybody else working as hard as my dad. And they could have their own things going on. They have their own unfortunate circumstances or fortunate circumstances. But my dad is giving it his absolute crazy all, and he is so invested in this. I've never seen him so invested. This is what I want for him. I want this for him. I want him to win. I want him to show off Puerto Rican food in this magazine. which I don't think has ever been done. And I want him to take home 25 grand. Obviously, he tells me that it's not because of the money. It's because he wants to be on the front cover of the magazine and he wants to spread his food that he has gained through generations of family recipes, including my grandma, my aunts that have passed away. He's the only one that's alive in his family. It's only my dad and my grandpa right now. Everybody else has left us. And he sacrificed a lot for his kids, including me. I wouldn't be here because of him. I wouldn't be here. And people have contributed so much to this that I cannot think of another way to thank people that have contributed to my dad's rising through the ranks in this competition than winning. And I really want him to win. I want him to win so bad that I made this declaration. If he wins, I'm going to be cosplaying Ollie. And not just that, but my dad has gone on stream and said he will also cosplay Ollie. I'm sorry, not Ollie, but he will also be cosplaying. He will be cosplaying, I can't believe I'm saying this, he will be cosplaying Udin alongside with me, and we'll be cooking anything that Ollie wants to cook. I am throwing my hat in the ring and I will cosplay, and my dad will be cosplaying Udin, big old onesie, big old mascot guy, and he's going to be cooking anything that Ollie wants, and we're going to be doing that stream if he wins. That's how badly I want him to win. I will even throw in a lot of other things for him, but first, today, currently right now, if you go in the description is the link. Right, today is a day where if you donate, every vote is doubled. So let's say you donate $5, it's 10 votes. If you donate $50, it's 100 votes, etc., etc. And that ends at the end of the day. And then tomorrow is the finale of this round. And then tomorrow will be determined to see if he goes on to the finale. There are currently 48 chefs, and tomorrow we'll be determining if he's one of the 12 chefs that will be in the finals. And then that'll be another round of voting. And then that will, at the end of the month, on July, I can't remember the date, that will decide if he's the winner. So I want him to win this. I don't want you guys to contribute if you can. I don't want that. But if you guys can, there is a free voting system there where you can sign into Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you can vote daily, every 24 hours. So any vote counts. It doesn't matter if you can't contribute money. I don't want I want people to give my dad hope that he can win this. And he's been contacting people left and right, literally almost cold calling to be able to, to win this, because he really wants to, and I want him to. So that is the thing with my dad. And tomorrow I will be streaming the countdown to when this thing ends, and I will be basically matching anybody that, if anybody gives a sub or if anybody gives bits, I will be matching that to my stream and giving to this foundation to put towards a vote for my dad to win this entire thing. And then once tomorrow ends, the last round of voting, he'll be a finalist if he does win, and we'll get to that bridge once we cross it. But for right now, I want to make this known that my dad is currently in a contest, and he's going up, man. A lot of people really like my dad, it seems like. So that's the first thing. Now that we got through all of that, I do want to also update you guys on me when it comes to this job. I've been doing this for about 3 years now, and I've learned a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. This job is not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but it's also not the worst or hardest job ever, because come on now, I just get to sit and work from home and talk to you guys and play video games and watch VTubers and do all this stuff. This is the greatest job ever. But it does come along with its own set of problems. I do feel somewhat lonely. And I think that's, and I have my beautiful fiance, but I do think that I need some form of social interaction, not on the internet or anything like that, but just going outside. So I'm currently trying my best to get out of this space, even though it's brand new and it's very nice. And I have Tenma, obviously, and Tenma's been keeping me company, and Shuba, obviously. But, I need some real people. It's like I have imaginary friends here, right? I need to get out. And so I've been trying to hang out with real people and trying to keep my state of mind somewhat sane so I can continue pushing out content and entertaining you guys. That's part of the job. I don't know how certain people do it. I know that if I just literally gets glued to the screen, I can just pump out as much content. But I'm currently trying to balance out content, family, my fiance, I'm getting married, so I have to do that too. My health, I'm currently trying to go to the gym more. Also, you know, relationships and all that good stuff. So the life of a streamer is definitely one that I didn't think I was going to have that much of a hard time with. And it's not like I'm having that much of a hard time, but it's something that I'm still getting used to. Even after 3 years of doing this, I still don't know the go-to answer. I don't know how this is gonna pan out in the next 5 years, really, and I'm still dealing with all that. But thankfully I have a really great community, and I have a lot of I know a lot of people that are very nice to me and are cool. But you know, every community has its faults, and every profession has its obstacles. So that's basically my state of mind or state of play. I don't know. That's the Sony thing. For that, I'm going to be doing some more YouTube videos. I think I'm going to prioritize a lot on my YouTube content, and I'm going to do more shorts. And I've been doing a lot more shorts recently. I've been doing a lot on TikTok. So if you guys do not know, I have a TikTok, but I don't usually browse it because I don't have it on my phone. I just have it on my computer and I upload to it. I literally follow one person, and that's my fiance. So I don't use it at all. I just upload to TikTok from my PC, and that's it. I'm doing a lot more shorts, trying to do some more stuff, and hopefully people like it, and hopefully people will be able to spread the word around and stuff, you know. I might be doing some more skits and bits for cosplay stuff. So if you guys don't remember, I have a short where I cosplayed as you know, Kiara, and I was a part of the KFP and stuff. So I might be doing more stuff like that with the Mokoko cosplay. And if we if my dad ends up winning this whole thing, then I can do stuff with the Ollie cosplay or stuff like that, you know? I mean, at this point, a lot of people seem to really enjoy the cosplay content. And who am I to just not give the people what they want, as well as, but you know, as long as I'm comfortable with it and having fun with it, that's all I care about. Also, my streaming schedule for Twitch. I am going to be streaming consistently on Twitch, but I'm not going to be doing, like, you know, a lot of events. It's mostly going to be, I'm trying to make YouTube my creative outlet, and then having Twitch be my kind of like, I want to hang out with people. I want to have fun. I want to shit talk. I want to watch VTubers, and I want to watch, like, for example, Evo that's coming up this weekend. I'm doing a watch party for Evo all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So right after my dad's contest ends, it's Evo time, baby. So I'm glad. I'm really wanting this freaking round to end for my dad so I can watch Evo in peace. And with that being said, I'm going to be streaming from 12 p.m. MST to 5 p.m. MST, which roughly translates to about 11 a.m. PST and 4 p.m. PST. Basically, I do the schedule. I upload it to my community tab. So if you guys want to know my Twitch streaming schedule to see what I'm going to be streaming, go to my community tab and you can see what the schedule is going to look like this week. I already have the one up for this week, and I'll be doing the one for next week, etc., etc., etc. So that's going to be my Twitch streaming schedule. If you guys want to come out and hang out, you most definitely can do that. If you guys don't have time, I realize after going to OffKai and WeebCon, a lot of people like watching my YouTube and not so much my Twitch, which makes sense because people have stuff to do. So I want to focus a lot on YouTube and also my secondary channel and my VOD channel, and kind of give you guys a nice rounded like set of content that you guys can enjoy that is on Twitch to put onto YouTube, and mixing that alongside with my creative endeavors in this space. So I'm going to be doing that, and I really hope that you guys stick along with the ride and see what happens in the future, you know, because, I mean, this year has been pretty eventful already. VSVCs might also possibly be coming to YouTube because I really do think that the people on YouTube would benefit a lot from having VSVCs on YouTube rather than Twitch, because at the end of the VSVC, you can go back and see if I watched a certain clip on the VOD channel. Whereas Twitch, I have to upload that to the VOD channel, but it's also mixed in with a whole bunch of other stuff, so it might get lost in the sauce. Whereas in YouTube, I can do a dedicated segment, and then the VOD will go immediately to my channel, and you can go there, all that good jazz. The last thing that I want to talk about in this update video is going to be me not traveling anymore. I was originally going to go to the the EN Gen 2 concert, which is the New York concert. I think it's called Soaring. I think that's what it is, or I can't remember what it's called. I think that might be the world tour, but I'm not sure. I am not going to go to that anymore. I was going to, but not anymore. I'm not going to be traveling, period, actually. I'm not going to TwitchCon. I'm not going to any other event. I was going to go to Evo. I was going to go to the concert, and I was going to go to TwitchCon. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to either of them, any of those, because, well, one, I have to save money for my wedding. I also am planning to maybe go to Japan for my honeymoon, like literally right after we get married, just go to Japan. And then I can do content there, and it'll be a lot of fun. I would be very, very happy to do content in Japan. So I would love to do that, and I have to save money for that. So I think traveling is out of the question until I get married, which is next year in April. That's when I'm getting married, just letting you all know. So there's that, and that's pretty much all I have to really talk about. Just as a recap, if you guys can, vote for my dad in this competition. If you want to put in a contribution, you can, but you do not have to. Don't feel obligated to, but, you know, I really want my dad to win, and I will be contributing myself, and I will be matching any contributions given to my stream to this thing to make sure my dad wins. So everything will be linked in the description. And of course, the next thing is I learned a lot throughout this 3 years of being full-time. And I also am doing new YouTube content, new Twitch schedule, 12 to 5. And VSVCs are possibly going to be on YouTube, more shorts, cosplay content. I think I'm going to be doing more. And then last but not least, I'm going to be doing no traveling. Okay. Oh, last thing. I'm so sorry. I forgot about this. I'm going to be doing the Streamathon. I'm going to be doing a Streamathon in mid-October. If it reaches over to November, then I'll hard cap it. But if it's just in October, then that's that. But I'm going to be doing my first ever Streamathon where I will not stop the stream, and I will sleep on stream to make as much content as possible on stream. It's basically going to be my first subathon, but I don't want to call it a subathon. It's going to be a streamathon because I'm thinking of incorporating bits too. So it's going to be like both bits and subs. I'm like, okay, let's do a streamathon instead, you know, and it'll be incorporating horror games that I would never play in my entire life, possibly cosplays, and et cetera, et cetera. So there is a lot of stuff happening this year, and I hope you guys are enjoying it, are in for the ride, and will enjoy it. Anyways, that's my update. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.